Here I thought Michkov was a killer, when in reality he's just another diver. Pavel Zacha, on the other hand, now that's an overtime killer! There's a difference between beating up on the rookie and committing literal assault. Charlie McAvoy should not play another game in the NHL this season. Nah, you know what? Not worth it. It's not like anyone would actually believe I was being serious with that tweet. Really thought we'd hold on to that 2-0 first period lead for Suzuki's 400th game in our first 3-game winning streak of the season, and instead we go on to blow it to friggin' Alvin and the Chipmunks over here. Oh, come on, you can barely even notice the swelling on Tom Wilson's face, right? Chicago nearly had us in the first half, not gonna lie, but we still closed out the night as the first team to reach 20 wins this season! No, you're supposed to play better after firing a bad head coach, not put up 14 shots on goal! Great job, fellas. Chucky stays on a heater with another 2 goals. New pop-up Bob gets the win in his return. Paul Maurice is now the winningest coach in Florida Panthers history. And all it took was 52 shots against the Sharks. I know we joke about goalies being slices of Swiss cheese, but Mackenzie Blackwood might actually have holes going through his body by the end of the season. Well, I'll be damned! Georgiev actually stood on his head and helped us secure a win against the Red Wings! Get that man the big hat right now! Please tell me why we can't give Sebastian Cossa 1 game again? Because if Sherrod, Petrie, and Husso are the last line of defense, then we might as well throw Tarek Skubal down there and see if he can pitch the puck from center ice into the opponent's net. We beat the top team in the NHL and are on a 5-game winning streak with Kemper just coming back from IR? Maybe I'm being gaslit by this team for the millionth time, but we might actually be good! Oh no, not our 5th regulation loss of the season, coming on the second night of a back-to-back! I totally did not just watch the Frost beat the Scepters 6-3 instead! I almost didn't watch this game after hearing Tomasino was out injured, but I'm glad I got to watch Bunting the Baddies score against his former team! A former Leaf scoring against us is practically a free space on the bingo card at this point. Wow, welcoming back Broberg and Holloway by booing them just because your GM refused to pay them this summer? Real classy, Oilers fans. Oh please, it's just for funsies. Also, we heard you were in town with a new head coach and on a 5-game point streak, so as your graceful hosts, we'd like to offer you this. Oh my god! Horvat ended his 13-game goal drought! On top of that, Wahlstrom and Dobson had phenomenal games, and Sorokin stopped 18 of 19 in the third to secure the win! We have been held to 2 shots on goal in the second period, twice in the last 3 games! Natchez and Svechnikov cannot keep us afloat by themselves, guys! What an excellent second period for Kesselring, who gets the goal, the assist, and the fight for the first ever Utah Hockey Club Gordie Howe hat trick! Now, I do not know how abundant palm trees are in Utah, but it sure didn't stop them from scoring 5 unanswered goals on us! And Kozak, poor kid, scores his first NHL goal after getting one called back last game against the Jets, and it doesn't even matter because we're on a 6-game losing streak. I swear to God, we better not let it run up to 7. For the first time in a decade, we have lost 7 straight. When I asked them to stop losing 3-2, I did not mean for them to go scoreless for nearly 120 minutes across 3 games. Even if they did spoil Allmark's shutout at the end, I will gladly take a 37-save night from him. Honestly, if I were Travis Green, I would just ride the hot hand and give him the game against the Islanders tomorrow so we can build some momentum. Or just send Forsberg out there to go 9 for 12. But I should be happy that we outplayed them all afternoon, because we'd win this game 9 out of 10 times, right, coach? The special teams actually did something for once! Not to mention Sorokin making almost 30 saves on back-to-back nights! Which, by the way, isn't costing us $11.5 million a year! Wait a second, if this win got us to 29 points, then that means we are tied in the standings with the Islanders? Well, looks like Truba wasn't the problem after all, huh? We'll trade him back to you if you still want him back. I know Shesterkin didn't even play and Quick just had kind of a rough night, but with a D-core that allows 5 unanswered goals, Igor is gonna have to play up to that new contract every single night! Let's go! First Kraken win at MSG! Big shout out to that Tolvin and Wright Bjorkstrand line in particular for absolutely dominating in the second! We got absolutely dominated in the second! I knew I should have just gone to the last night of the Eras Tour, man! Gotta give Point his flowers for another insane 4-point game, but damn it, it is so good to see Kucherov back like he never even missed a game! Oh, so when their guy comes back from injury, he's an MVP candidate, but when Mark Stone does it, that's when the pitchforks come out. Believe me, Vegas, we do not like either of you. Now, if you want to see some real star power, look no further than tonight's game at the AAC with goals from Robertson, Johnston, and Rupe Hintz. Man, it's so good to be back home. I just do not get it. We look great at home, but as soon as we hit the road, we start playing like a bottom 5 team in the league. Nothing like a good road trip and back-to-back nights of incredible goaltending to get a team back on track. I swear to God, if there's one goalie who always seems to turn into Prime Marty against us, it's Scott friggin' Wedgwood. You know, it would be nice to show up for Comrie every once in a while, instead of leaving him out to dry for his 4th loss in a row. And in front of Bob Odenkirk too, man. Better call Hallebuck next time, because Kent Johnson, ooh, he is the danger, and he is the one who knocks pucks into the net. Ooh, not loving that Ian Cole penalty this late into a 1-goal game, but Philly fumbles the drop pass, and Stenlund gets the shorty to ice the game! Oh, Torts is so gonna ban Morgan Frost to the Shadow Realm.